Alright, wise guy. Just come over here and try it. Oh, Danton. It's only you. I was this close to gutting you like a fish.
I would have liked to see you try.
What the hell are you doing here? You're not the type to get wasted. Not even on a Friday night.
But you are. I figured I'd find you at some dump like this.
Hardy har, you found me. What do you want?
Whenever you're not buzzed, I want you to hook me up with some blank blueprints. I'm looking to pull a heist.
Oh, sorry, I don't do that anymore. I turned over a new leaf. You should too. You just got out of prison, and you don't want the Flash putting you back.
Last time, I didn't have a crew.
Doesn't look like you have one now, either. I'm sorry, Danton. I can't help you if you've got no crew backing you.
Manuel, I am the crew.
Was there ever any doubt? Sorry that I'm late, Fiona.
I'm used to it by now.
Well, this kid had their cat stuck up in a tree, and this ATM was...
Yeah. While you were out saving cats and fixing ATMs, I was here ordering food for our date.
Oh, well, what'd you get?
Just 2 coffees. I didn't really know if you wanted something to eat, but I did get myself a croissant.
I didn't realize I was dating Carl Weezer.
You used to watch Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah. Used to.
You'll watch Jimmy Neutron, but not Hunter x Hunter.
I told you, I'm not giving anything else a chance after Death Note. Nothing can top it.
Trust me and watch Hunter x Hunter.
No!
Watch it or I'll spoil Naruto for you.
You wouldn't.
Oh, I would. Just like I spoiled Breaking Bad.
You're more villainous than Captain Cold.
I got 2 coffees and 1 croissant.
Oh, the croissant's mine. Thanks.
For the record, you should totally watch Hunter x Hunter.
Ha! Told you so!
That's so not fair.
But that's none of my business.
Did Fred message you too?
Yep.
I guess we're getting this to go.
Duty calls.
Duty calls.
Late as usual, I see.
Some might say fashionably late.
Some might say right up for tardiness.
It's not the first time I've been written up for an infraction. Just let it go, Fiona.
Alright, what are we dealing with here? A mugging?
Muggings don't usually involve 6 guys. This looks like it may have been a hit of some sort.
What makes you say that?
Look, the tracks here are all crossing each other. There's 6 sets of footprints in total. What's weird about them, though, is they all look to be about the same shoe size. That must have been what threw you off. It would seem like one person at first glance.
That makes things a lot harder on the investigation. What about that? Could it give us a lead on at least one of the perps?
Ugh, gross! Is that puke?
This most likely doesn't belong to the perp, but I'll run diagnostics just in case. This is even weirder. There looks to be dried flakes of skin, like a person was shedding part of themselves.
You should run it in our system and see if you can find a match.
That's a little slow for my tastes.
Whatever! Just get me some results.
What could be faster than the CCPD computers?
Batman's supercomputer he keeps hidden in an actual cave. I don't feel like running to Gotham though, so I'll just bring it to Darwin's lab.
Oh, make sure you tell Darwin I said...
Hi.
Barry! I didn't hear you come in.
Sorry if I startled you. I was just hoping to use your equipment so I can analyze some evidence I picked up at a crime scene.
By all means, make yourself at home.
Thanks, Darwin. I'll be out of your hair in a minute. That's impossible. These skin cells are naive. They're stems that can be replicated and become any cell that the body needs. They only come from babies.
This means your subject is a newborn?
Or a meta.
It's probably the alternative.
If that's the case, then I was right to come here instead of checking the Crime Lab's database. I should be able to patch our sample into the satellite we hooked up to Signal J from Earth 2. If the sensor is strong enough to span that far, then finding our suspect should be easy.
Whenever you're done catching this multiplex of a criminal, I want you back here at the lab. Don't forget that we're going to try bringing Wally and Max out of the Speed Force today.
I could never forget something as important as that.
I'm just making sure you don't get caught up in the whole act of being a hero. You know, it's possible for something to slip your mind when you're going that fast.
Darwin, I'll be there. Looks like we have a confirmation. I'll go pay this guy a visit. It's probably better I don't go as Barry Allen, though. But as the Flash. I don't see him anywhere.
Try searching the rest of the building.
Nah, this actually gives me some time to do some snooping. This guy could just be a witness. I need to make sure he's the murderer before bringing him in.
Then I'll stay on comms in case you need my help from here.
Thanks, Darwin. There's definitely some kind of illegal activity going on here. I guess you should call Fiona and have her get a hold of a search warrant.
All anybody's gonna find is your corpse, Flash.
Don't you know I'm faster than a speeding bullet? Come on, let's get you.
What the hell?
So, you know the shadow clones using. Well, I've got a few new tricks of my own. Chidori!
Barry! Barry! Barry.
Darwin? What happened? Where's Danton Black?
Careful!
Fiona?
I called her to come help. You were hurt pretty badly.
You're telling me Danton Black got away?
Well, there was plenty of firearms to serve as evidence, so I was able to convince Fred to perform a manhunt. I'm sure Dayton Black and his clones will turn up soon.
In the meantime, you should wait on a full recovery.
I couldn't do that if I wanted to. I promised Hal that I would take a look at a few apartments with him. After Max got pulled into the Speed Force, I haven't been able to pay rent by myself, and the roommate situation is a whole issue on its own.
I guess you won't be straining yourself too much.
Just let me finish your stitches first. Why do I even bother doing my hair in the morning?
Trust me, Barry, you're gonna love this place.
How'd you even find out about it?
It belonged to some other guy in the Lantern Corps, John Stewart. He's barely on Earth anymore, so it's up for grabs currently.
Oh, neat. There's other human Green Lanterns?
Just me, John, and some ginger prick.
Three Musketeers of Space?
I think it'd end up being the Three Stooges, if anything.
You know, I can't argue with that.
Whatever.
Who the fuck?
Don't mind him. He's just the neighbor.
I think I know why John left the planet now.
He's harmless.
Let's just look at the house.
All right. What do you think? Home sweet home?
It comes fully furnished?
Well, everything except for this old thing.
I think I might actually buy it then.
Whoa, really? I know your powers are super speed, but don't you think you're making a decision too fast? Don't you want to explore the rooms a little more?
I've just got a feeling about the place, that's all. Plus there's a new meta causing trouble that I need to put a stop to.
You want some help bringing them down?
If you can spare the time.
It may not be preventing an invasion with the League, but I can still help out an old super friend.
Then let's suit up, GL.
Put your hands up where we can see them. We have you completely outnumbered. Surrender now!
Outnumbered? Count again.
Flash!
We'll take it from here. Get everyone else to safety.
You heard the man! Fall back!
Back for round 2, Flash?
I brought backup this time.
I have some reinforcements of my own.
This really doesn't feel like a 2-on-1 scenario.
We just need to find the real one. If we can stop the original, the others should theoretically be rendered useless.
Only theoretically.
Do you have any better ideas?
If I knew it would be this much trouble, I would have stayed behind.
I appreciate your honesty, Hal. Thanks, though. I don't know if I could have done it without you.
Hey, don't sell yourself short, Barry. You're the Flash, after all.
I guess. Hey, do you mind booking this guy for me? I kinda need to be somewhere.
I don't really...
Thanks, I owe you one!
Son of a...
Sorry that I'm late.
Actually, you're right on time, though I've run into a little complication.
Give it to me straight. What's the bad news?
We'll only be able to extract Wally from the Speed Force.
What? Why not Max too?
Imagine the Speed Force is like the ocean. Something so vast would be difficult to find anyone in. So to pinpoint someone, I thought of encoding DNA. Wally had blood bags stored during his time as Kid Flash in case we needed to perform an emergency medical procedure. We never got to give Max the same treatment before what happened, so his DNA was basically impossible to obtain.
We can't give up on him that easily.
I know, I'm not saying we're giving up. I'm just saying we'll only be able to get Wally back for now. Even that isn't a guarantee. This is still all a hypothesis.
I guess we have no choice. If it's all we can do for now, then it'll have to be enough.
We'll get Max next, I promise. Here goes nothing.
Wally? Look, I'm trying really hard not to discriminate you, but you're acting a lot like a villain.
Who are you?
You can call me Selkirk.
That doesn't sound like an evil name at all.
Selkirk, forgive me for being blunt, but you don't belong here. We were hoping to free somebody else from the Speed Force.
I'm not going back in there. Never again.
It looks like we might be doing this the hard way then. Did he just make my lightning into a lightsaber?
Try blowing him back in!
Right, plan B. Oh, come on! Ugh! I can still go after him.
Barry, we have other problems.
What is it, Darwin?
The Speed Force breach was open for too long. I can't close it and it's only going to grow.
What?
If there's others like Selkirk in there, then that means they'll be able to get out too.
That's not good.